What's going on, Scorpio? We're going to go ahead and jump into your September 2023 bonus reading, and we're going to take a look and see what wants to come through here for you. I don't have the overhead camera on just because for some reason, I know the reason, it was just because the camera's old. It stopped working, so we just going to have to roll with it until I fix it, until I get another overhead cam. So let's see. What's going on, Scorpio? Scorpio, let's see here. For some of you, I feel like you could be in a rough period at this time. It's almost like you're struggling a bit here. 9 of Wands is your overall energy, but I'm gonna keep going. I mean, I think you're actually headed in the right direction here. But let me pull the rest of these cards here. This Death card has been coming out for like everybody, and it makes sense. As I'm doing this video, we have the Sun trine Pluto. And obviously, Scorpio, you rule Pluto, and Pluto rules transformation, and the Death card rules transformation. So you're definitely going through a very transformative moment. I think you need to let go of all the things that you need to let go of, because it's almost like the more you resist, things persist. And I feel like if you can just allow for a change to happen, I think you'll be able to move through something a lot faster. Yeah, because you're going to be recovering anyways with this Four of Swords. So I see you having peace of mind again. However, there's like an uncertainty here that I'm seeing with this reading that you're experiencing at this time. And I think you're just doing your best to adjust and take things as they come. But I feel like you've been struggling for quite some time. You have this Moon card. It says soul here, especially emotionally. And also when it comes to your personal life and your personal endeavors and your personal affairs. Yeah. You have this be authentic. Your way is the only way for you. Yeah, for some of you, it's just like allow yourself to be who you are, right? Because here's the thing. It's almost like I'm almost seeing like a barrier being put up. Like, because, I have a Scorpio rising and a Scorpio moon, so I kind of understand the Scorpio energy here. It's like we don't want to let people know what we're really feeling because that makes us vulnerable. And then, and if we're vulnerable, then people can, what we think, attack us or like come at us or hurt us, right? And that's just the illusion that fear does, But yeah, so that's like almost like it's okay to like be vulnerable. Like it's okay to like be yourself. It's okay to, even when you don't feel that great, like, you don't have to put on like a mask and like if you're struggling, I think it's about being honest. If you're wanting to just express yourself, or if you're just wanting to just do the things you genuinely want to do, I think you should do it. And yeah, because I think you are going through a very big awakening period here. Some of you, I see like your sixth chakra, like, really activated here. So it's like your perception of reality will shift here. And it's interesting. Right now, you may be seeing negatives or things not really going that well, or not as well as you would want them to. But you're definitely going through an intense period of awakening here. And yeah, so I see your perception changing. There's definitely new beginnings on the horizon here for you. So, I think the only thing is like to move through this 9 of Wands energy. 9 of Wands is when we're facing adversity, we're struggling to stay positive, to have faith. And it's almost like we've got to pick our battles and we're licking our wounds. And, I think you'll be able to persist. I think this is just, honestly, just a moment in time here, like where you could be struggling. Right. Page of Pentacles is your current energy. You're very focused on what it is that you need to do for yourself to move forward, right? And so you're just practically applying yourself to those things here. The Six of Swords and the Death card is your challenge. Six of Swords is your challenge. Death card is your advice. Six of Swords, like I said, is like getting out of rough waters, getting out of, a difficult period. And it's almost like we could be feeling, so there's a couple of things that come with the Six of Swords. Like we're moving out of defeat and moving toward winning, or we're putting our foot down and starting to just do what it is that we need to do, right? And I think your way through this is like to let go, Death card, to allow for transformation and change to happen, which can be difficult. But if anybody can get through transformation, it's Scorpio, because Reroll transformation. You have the moon card here in the future. I would trust your instincts. A lot of the times I feel like you ignore your instincts here, Scorpio. Like you'll get like these intuitive downloads, or you'll get like this feeling when it comes to certain things, and it's almost like God or the universe is talking to you, or your higher self, whatever you want to call it. And I think you need to trust what it is that you intuitively feel guided to do. And also the moon card does represent like some periods of uncertainty. You just have to put one step in front of the other until there's a full illumination here. Because at this time, I think you're having to surrender and let go. And with surrendering and letting go, the moon card pops up, fear pops up, all these weird emotions arise. But they can distort your perception of what's really going on. So I think it's important to ground your energy here, and to also like trust your intuition as well. But don't allow yourself to come, unraveled. You have this Queen of Wands here. I think you're moving in the direction of happiness. I really see you're moving in the direction of happiness. This is in the position of something that you're unaware of here. It's like you have the strength and the courage and the bravery to get through whatever this is. I think you just need to remain optimistic and understand that this is just a blimp on the radar. So, keep perspective, basically, because you are going to be overcoming this with the Four Swords. Your mind will be at rest. You'll be, able to relax and actually be able to have a clear mind to think. But you're going through a big awakening period, and it's interesting. You see that one at the top. Ones in numerology represent new beginnings, right, and newer opportunities. So be open to the opportunities that may come your way, but you are definitely awakening here. Clarifying the Nine of Wands, you have the Hangman. So this is the overall energy. I think honestly, it's a difficulty to be able to let go, right? Because like the Hangman is like, he's a mortar, right? He kind of just does what he has to do. He lets go, basically. He doesn't try to control anything. He lets go, and through that, he finds the awakening, the illumination, the answer, the new perception, right? You have the Queen of Pentacles here on this Page of Pentacles in your current energy. I just think you're focused on your work at this time. Just quite simple, not going to overcomplicate it. You're focused on your work. You're focused on bettering your life. You're focused on being productive. You're focused on organizing things, getting things together. You have the Seven of Wands on the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're overcoming these hurdles, like the challenges, like getting through difficulty. And I think as well, it's like at this time you have no other choice but to be open to newer ideas and newer ways of doing things, because it's almost as if sometimes your ego gets in the way because you want to do things alone and you want to do things the way you want to do them, or you want to do it the way you've been doing it, but it's not working. And so that's why it's so hard for you to let go at this time, to transform, because it's like you're being confronted to be open to newer ways of problem solving, newer ways of communicating, newer ways of connecting. And it's challenging. It's not easy. But if anybody can do it, it's Scorpio. You have the Seven of Pentacles here on the Death card as your advice here. To be real, Scorpio, I think this is about accepting. I'm just going to be real with that. I think it's about accepting your current circumstances. And you may already know this. I'm just maybe confirming this for you. It's like accepting your current circumstances and understanding, like, in order, like, you may have to rebuild here. Like, you may have to, like, put in more effort and more time here to get to where it is that you want to get to. But there's beauty in the struggle. And I think that's one thing to remember, is like, we always want to get to the destination. I just want to get to the destination. I want to get to the destination. And then you look back, you're like, actually the journey was a lot more fun than getting to the destination. So I think there's beauty in the struggle if you can allow yourself to see it. And it's like struggle. It's like the way you look at struggle, right? Like you can look at struggle as like, oh my God, life sucks. Or you can look at struggle as like, okay, I'm obviously being tested by God to better my life. You know what I mean? So I think it's just the way you look at it. Ace of Cups here. Yeah, it's interesting. I see you feeling better, but there's some sort of emotion here in the future. It's almost as if you're not allowing yourself to really have and enjoy life because you're afraid of like the future all the time. And I think the universe is wanting you to be present. Bring your awareness back to yourself. What do you need at this time, in this moment? Not like down the line, right? It's like focusing on this moment. But I do see you overall here being feeling better here after getting through some sort of struggle. Clarify the Queen of Wands here. You have the Nine of Wands. So I think it's time to take action. I think you need to let struggle encourage you. And it's interesting once Scorpio can do that. Once they can once they can bend their emotions to their will, like that's when Scorpios are unstoppable, right? When there's something behind that Mars energy that you bring, whether it's an emotion, a feeling, whatever it is. Like sometimes we're upset, but we can use anger as a catalyst for growth if we use it and channel it in a productive way, right? Instead of destructive. Four Swords in the outcome, Six of Swords, boom. This was your challenge, and you're getting through that. So finally, it's like you're overcoming the burden, overcoming the struggle. I think it's just about facing these deeper fears that you have, being honest with yourself. And I think a lot of you are going through a period of like doing shadow work, and it's like addressing the shadow. I think we're all doing that. We have Saturn in Pisces. It's like you got to get familiar with your inner world, and you got to find and cultivate peace. Because if you don't, you're going to feel lost. Like life is a void. There's no meaning. So it's about finding inner harmony, inner peace, and faith. And understand that every moment has magic. Oh yeah. Look at this. Ask and you shall receive. Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups is when your spiritual needs and your material needs get met. Queen of Swords, don't be afraid to ask for what it is that you need. Because you know. There's a really good, I don't know if you've ever read the 48 Laws of Power. Maybe y'all have, because Scorpios love power, right? We love power. There's I forgot which law it is, but he says like, act like a king to be treated like one, or what is that? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it is that one, but he basically says that ask for what it is that you want. You may just receive it. It's only your belief of why you may feel unworthy of asking. It's not really the truth, right? It's only your mind playing tricks on you. So it's like by asking for what it is that you really need, you may just get it. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I'm gonna pull you one more card. What is this awaken about? Yeah, walk your truth here. I think you're just getting brutally honest with yourself and living the way you want to live and doing what it is that you need to do and want to do. And you're no longer like caring about people's opinions or letting anybody hold you back. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio, and we'll leave your reading right here. I appreciate all of you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. All the details are there. Just click the link. It'll take you to my website, and then you can book a reading. I'd love to do a reading if you want one. Otherwise than that, if you like the video, please like it. And what else? That's it. I'll see y'all later. Bye, Scorpio.